Okay, so we're going to start. I guess that people are going to start coming a bit slowly, but we're going to start. We have plenty of time. We can go a bit over the allocated time, apparently, so we're not too stressed about that. I'm Ben Bone. I'm the art manager, so I don't draw or model or do anything very exciting. I'm more making sure that the art department is staffed properly, that they have everything they need, that they do everything they are supposed to do. And look at that. There you go. Take a snapshot for your performance review. And that's Ludwig Kalmar. He's been at CCP since 2005, so it's been quite a while. One of the senior concept artists on the team. So the concept artists, typically their work is to do what you could call illustration work. It's really painting and drawing the concept work that then the 3D artists take and turn into 3D models. They also participate very often, especially when they have been at CCP for a few years, in the texturing work of the 3D models. They're quite proficient with our engine, so it's a very, they kind of close the loop also very often on the work on the 3D models. But this session is not really about how we do things. Well, maybe it's about how we do things, but not what we do. So we're going to jump right into it. The idea, like the past few years, it's becoming a classic, is to try to do a bit of democracy concept arting, which is, of course, we all know that democracy works in some ways, not so much. So we're going to try, we're not going to have microphones going around, but we're going to ask you now and then what you want Lule to do, and he's going to try and follow that, and we're going to see how we can compromise with all the questions here. So maybe the first question could be, and just shout something, if you want Caldari, Galante. Amar! I hear Amar. Which is a perfect match with what Lule has been thinking about for this session. So, okay, let's go for Amar. Everybody's happy with Amar? Yeah. There you go. Is that Amar?
Could be something else. Actually, okay. I was waiting so long for you. I actually did a few more. No? That's for later on, sorry. Yeah. Here we have also another one session.
So it's, of course, I mean, the idea is to have a bit of a casual session with you and something a bit more calmer than the big keynote. But it's also a good way to show you how we work. I mean, what Lule is doing right now is something that is part of the process very often. When we start thinking about a ship, discussion with game design gives us all the indication of the function of the ships and its class and so on. And based on that, of course, we start to do what we call thumbnails, small shapes like that are basically a really, really rough idea of the direction we want to go into. So we have a lot of things to pick there. I don't know if you see some things that are interesting for you. I don't even know how we can vote on something like that. Do you want that one? Or that one here? That one? That one? Okay, they want that one.
This one? That one.
We've done that one already. Come on.
It's done.
I think we have a screenshot of it.
I think we're going for this one. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Sounds like a solid choice
really,
anyway.
Totally random choice.
Totally random choice.
Mm-hmm. We do work a lot with random choices, and actually we have a few tools and a few tricks when there is, of course, I mean, we're not talking about too many cooks in the kitchen, even though today it's obviously the case, but of course there are sometimes some conflicting ideas when it comes to the design between the artist and the art director, the creative director. We all have an opinion, of course, so but we do have some solutions for that. We'll talk about that a bit later, maybe. So here, Lule is also showing you how you can cheat, obviously.
I'm not cheating, I'm just making it more nice. I mean,
okay.
Fitting the... So.
What class of ship is that?
I don't know. Looks like a cruiser, maybe bulk cruiser. Mm-hmm. Looks rather big.
Does it sound right to you guys? Battleship? cruiser, battleship. We have 2 opinions. It's less than what we have at the art department. Okay. Sorry? Orbital bombardment vessel. Okay, interesting. Industrial. We have a lot of different things here. What were you thinking about?
Battle cruiser.
Battle cruiser.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use one of the high-tech tools that we use at the art department. The art director actually mostly uses that. He walks around with that in his bag and it goes like blue. So we're going to check. Yes. You can go for it.
Sure.
Lule was right. Lule was right. The ball knows Lule. Okay, let's go for it. Maybe you want to explain a bit how you're
actually,
progressing there?
I mean, I like to use lines a lot when I'm working. So what I'm doing now is like roughly kind of figuring out what I want to do, what part of the this shaded part I'm going to keep and what not. So, I mean, as we know, I mean, we're going to roughly keep the curving a bit, and I mean, we might go back and forth with this and add stuff. But then I'll go in again with a more kind of thorough line work and maybe like more clean design. But yeah, so I mean, it all starts with a line, in my case at least. Take it or leave it.
Something I don't know. How many of you have seen the session last year, for example? The same session. Okay, we have a bit of people there. That's interesting. Last year it was Georg who was doing the live session. He's somewhere here, by the way, probably hiding in a corner. He's there. No. Well, anyway. And Georg has a quite different technique when he started. If I remember well, the way he approached it was much more going with broad strokes to start with, where Ludwig, for example, is more of a line drawer. And it's interesting sometimes to see at different stages, and especially in the early stages of things come to life in a very different manner. Because the idea of the concept art at every stage, the art director is of course working very closely with the concept artist, so he's constantly a bit adjusting the design with them and so on, and there's interaction there. And of course for him it's important to be able to see through even something very rough like that, to be able to get all the information he gets from it. Sorry? So the question is, we're streaming, so I'm going to repeat the question. The question is, why
do you mean
is
this?
it flipping the picture like that?
Because it's easier to draw like this instead of this. So it's just a way of. I mean, you can't do it with a pencil and paper, but you can. It's almost like having a mirror. Like when you're drawing, you have a mirror. You see how it looks like on the other side too. So it's, yeah. So it helps in 2 ways actually. So yeah. So I'm just actually now just throwing in some rough, basic ideas, and I mean later on we can come up with some suggestions on thruster size, wings or not, cockpit. But yeah.
Is anything missing there? Is there something extra that we should remove? Any opinions? I think he said wheels.
Wheels. He said something. Like we can have wing here maybe. It's like a whale.
I think they don't like it.
I like it. It's like a whale.
I'm going to check.
We'll make it smaller.
No, they don't like it.
But I like it, so it's kind of good either.
That's actually, we're joking about that, but it's interesting for the concept artist, of course, because often people who are not at all in that line of work probably kind of assume that if you can draw and you love science fiction, then you could become a concept artist. But very often you also notice, and over the years I've seen it so often, that it's really important for the guys to be able to work closely with other people around them, because you always picture an artist in a corner doing his own creation and very personal, and then ta-da, and that's it. But it's a constant iteration with the art director, with even the game designers, of course, in some cases. And when it goes into the 3D phase with the 3D artist as well, some small modifications can be done on the fly at that point and the texture work. So you never really own the design yourself. And I think it's something that is really important for the concept artist to have in mind, and it's to have the right mindset for that. And I'm quite convinced that it's not something that all artists are able to do, to be able to give all the creative power that you have, and at the same time being able to let go and let other people have an influence on your design. And it's something always quite precious that you're looking for in concept artists.
Racing stripes.
Racing stripes.
We are way.
I think the ball says yes. Or maybe,
It's
wait a
quite
second, I'm
too
going to check
early
with the other one.
In the States, so we'll see maybe later
Racing
on.
stripes. It's a yes. It's the other. I borrowed this one from the desk of the art director, actually. It's his decision tool.
Yeah. Just make this a bit smaller. It's like looked a bit silly.
We go from wings to teeth.
Yeah, it's like
It's fangs.
yeah,
I think they want
T-Rex.
wings. More wings.
yeah. We could
Real
we could
wings.
see if we can fit some more wings. Just let me see. T-Rex wings. Okay, just see if this is this.
There is also something that we use a lot in designing the ships that, of course, we won't have the time to do it here. It's doing 3D blockouts of the shapes. So once the general shape of the object has been defined, we have the 3D artist, or in some cases the concept artist, doing a very rough 3D model of it, which allow us to take different shots from different directions, and then the concept artist take those screenshots and paint on top of it small differences, add details, and so on. And it's a really good tool and really good way to quickly iterate on all the views and all the sides and all the details of the object.
True. Guess.
We're still missing the racing stripes.
Yeah, I mean it's for decorative.
Do it.
It's later on. It's decorative. Like I mean now I want to see if exactly what we really wanna go for.
Spikes.
Spikes.
Yes.
But it's not a battleship, so
Come on. Okay, it's a Sunshine battle cruiser suddenly. Go for it. With
Okay,
racing
why
stripes.
not?
It's a sport. It's a sport Sunshine battle cruiser. We're not supposed to talk about that. Did they talk about it in the keynote? It's a new class of ship.
yeah. Can you talk, Benjamin?
I think they're still waiting for more wings and more.
Yeah. I mean,
They're not gonna let go.
No. I can. I will probably add some more. If you ask nicely.
Of course.
For the artist itself, what is the ship that you worked on where you're most proud of yourself?
What's the ship you worked on you're the most proud of?
Can't remember.
No, seriously. Can't remember?
Wow. I don't know. Questions you haven't even thought about. I'm still thinking.
That's one of the characteristics of the concept artist.
Yeah. The
One
swing
thing at
is
a time.
Weird. Like, should be weird.
Lule has been also actually. You were asking about spaceships. He's been also doing a lot of work on the Incarna characters and the costumes, and he was a big part of that project as well.
Yep. Yeah, basically the last 2 years or something. Besides now, is it not? That's weird. I know. It was not aligned correctly with this one, so it didn't look good. So we're gonna have
put wings on the back. Go for it.
Yeah. Next to the ass, yeah. What was that?
What was that? Sorry? Okay. So of course 45 minutes or 1 hour is a bit short compared to what we spend usually on a ship. Maybe you can tell a bit what's the timeline usually for you?
On a ship. Now it's 45 minutes, so that's
So you're not talking.
you're only as quick
sorry.
as your last. No, I mean these things can take 2 weeks or something. I don't know. Depends on Ausger, I guess.
I don't know, we should ask the art director. Where is he? Why not? I mean, we've had designs coming from, many different directions. We had the last 4 battle cruisers coming even from the community contest and suggestions. I mean, why not? Sure. We have a lot of things that are sitting right and left that we keep and, we can use as references and inspirations. So.
What happened to the last one?
The one from last year? I'm not sure. I don't know. It's in a drawer somewhere? A digital drawer.
If I'm correct, the new battle cruisers, Tier 3 battle cruisers, were, some of them were originally designed as battleships.
Yes.
I don't know a lot that you design something for a certain size and that you basically blow it up and the same design.
We did adjust actually the designs of the 4 ships to match the function and their size. I mean, very often the size still from scratch really is influenced by the class of the ship. But you could always, I guess, I mean, there are many ways also to give it the sense of scale when you work on the textures and the details and the normal maps and so on. So a lot of things can be done there, but at the end of the day, the function, even though in art we would love to be able to go crazy and make things that we really just want and be totally independent, but of course we're working very closely with game design always. So at the end of the day, we can cheat and make the designs the way that are really interesting in our point of view, but they do have to match the functionality. So it's.
Yeah.
Are we still missing something? Spikes. Okay, there is no choice. You have to put spikes. There you go. Voila! Hey! Keep the spikes. Come on. We should ask the art director. Ausger, where are you? He's sitting somewhere here. Ausger, is it okay to have spikes on it?
So.
With decorative relief.
Yeah. They will grow. It all grows. See. Figuring this out.
What is it?
I don't know. Could be a cargo bay, maybe. Or what do you think? It's more like a drone bay, yeah, sure. Like a here we can have something like this.
That's something, at least it's the question I was asking a bit as a joke, but I know that the art director, Ausgert, really likes always to see in the design the details having a meaningful or a really justified existence. He likes to be able to figure out and discuss, what could this be and why is it there, and not just having some random pipes here and there and so on, but trying to make the design very functional looking and realistic in a way.
What? Okay. Yeah, I mean, otherwise if it doesn't look right, then how is the community gonna look at it? It's like, yeah. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I forgot to.
I think you should work on the spikes a bit.
They look
off.
a bit weird like this, sorry.
They need to be more arrogant.
So, okay, we can.
I said work on them, not. That's what we call a Lule moment.
Not me, it's what you call it. So, it's like trying to figure out.
At least we have a name for the ship. The unicorn.
Could be a unicorn.
Though I'm pretty sure the art director wouldn't agree with the unicorn name.
But I mean, there will be more. So when you have more, it's gonna look more realistic, I guess.
So with two, it's a cow, right?
Okay, let's move it. We can move it a bit. The impaler.
The impaler.
Yeah. Whoa.
Okay, we have a suggestion about the spikes going backwards to make it look more like a. No.
Who said?
It keeps going away from the spikes.
Yeah, I'm not feeling comfortable with these spikes. It just starts to be so weird. Like, I never liked spikes, so. Yeah, now I want the middle. It just. Yeah.
I hear chainsaw. It is.
Just make it smaller. What did you? Oh. Still not sure about these spikes, though.
No. Okay, keep the spikes. Now we're gonna put a bit of color, right?
What time is it?
We have it's color time.
A drekkutími.
Exactly. have a sip from your flask, think about the color at the same time, and then you start coloring that, right?
It's a good idea. Wait.
It's part
Cheers.
of when we say color time. It's usually yes. It's the first step. It's a signal.
Since we have such a
Plus,
short time.
technically, we're already out of office hours. So
What? I'm gonna get rid of these.
oh, what's missing now?
Everyone needs trimming now and then. So you're not gonna have spikes this time around.
Okay, we talked about color, right?
Yeah. Wow. One thing at a time. Jeez. So let's do this quickly. Oh yeah.
A mustache. We want a mustache.
No
Sure,
fucking
it's
way.
gonna- And as you can see, when we say the word color in Eve, we're talking about the shade of gray.
Gray is a color, Ben.
It's a warm gray.
Yeah, it's a warm gray. No, I'm doing.
Sorry, yeah, we're still missing the racing stripes.
Yeah. It's like, wow, I only have.
What color should that be? Red, orange? Red. That's like a dark gray, right? Can we have some red
Maybe
stripes?
if you
I think you should go for it.
stay for a few more. Let me see.
They're gonna file a petition when they go back home if you don't put some stripes now.
Yeah, it's happening.
Okay.
One thing at a time. That's the wrong one. Let me see. I think we can, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Actually, let's skip this color. It looks a
That
bit
was
weird.
the red stripes.
Yeah, it was weird.
If there were rainbows in Eve, they would probably look like that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna repeat it. We're streaming to the world, and we're not gonna talk about that.
Stripes will happen, and also and we still need some plating. I haven't done any plating. I'm never gonna do spikes in my life. After this session is. See? Yeah, there we go. Even though it looks a bit Kaldari-like, though, to have stripes. But
Okay, I'm hearing there that the stripes are in the wrong position. Do you want the stripes along the ship or across the hull? All the way? Okay.
oh, you mean this part?
Oh, you should go like racing stripes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but I didn't have time to do it.
Or like
Already.
Starsky and Hutch
Yeah.
on the side, maybe.
So,
You have time, don't panic.
Yeah, I'm not panicking.
It's all good.
Okay, and of course we need something like here. Okay. Oh.
We have a suggestion from the Eve Art director about racing stripes. I think. Thank you, Oscar. Thank you. He's overriding the 8 ball. Stripes. Stripes. Racing stripes. Red is okay, Oscar? Yes, red. Red racing stripes. Oh, Sorum red. Okay.
Just making quick. We have to have these at some point somewhere. Okay. So how should we have the stripes?
We just talked about it.
I forget.
Okay. Yes, across. I think they like along the hand.
Yeah, along this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes
Maybe
sense.
we can just follow the plating or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
One stripe to rule them all.
The stripe. Go for it.
See, it's like-
Oh.
Oh, so. Sorry about that.
I'm not sure that qualifies as red.
Not yet. Not yet. Wait.
Do you need another sip? Or
Yeah, I
good?
guess.
Well, the question was, how does it work to have a concept artist that sees only in black and white? Well, yeah. It's even worse on that screen, Lulu.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yes. We're streaming that HD to the entire world. You see what you did there? Add the spike, and we have a pink unicorn. Nice.
Let's see. Where do we go with this one?
So basically, they asked for wings, and we have
1, 2,
Four.
3, 4 wings.
we have seal's legs. They wanted stripes. We don't know. Spikes. Maybe you guys need to go online and shoot at some statue in G10 or something, and then maybe he will register your demand. So what about the name? We had the unicorn earlier, but obviously it's not gonna. Oh,
Oh.
any suggestion of an? Male whale. There you go. Sorry? Fail whale. Okay. I thought you said male whale. I was trying to find out what was the. But yeah. Okay, fail whale. Fair enough.
It's a cute name.
It's a great name.
Taking this personally.
Do we have any game designers here? Maybe we can get an approval straight away and we can ship it tomorrow.
Yay. You're not getting any bloody spikes.
Ruling from your director on spikes?
I think he was okay with the spikes, right? He was actually even demanding. I see his thumb, his golden thumb. We got it gold-plated to make sure, so he uses it when. And he's saying yes for spikes. Lule? What about the spikes?
They look really bad.
Look at how scared up there. Look at that. No pressure.
Nah, that's why I'm in charge now.
Wait, Hilmar is telling me something here. He wants spikes too. He's in a board meeting that they demand spikes.
No. So we can skip this red thing.
See what you did? They're starting to leave.
That's your fault.
Put a spike, quick. Erase the door. Okay, obviously there is other stuff on the agenda coming up, so we're gonna wrap it up. Do we agree on the name? Yes? Failwell is the name? Okay. We're gonna polish that a bit back at the studio and put it online somewhere with the name on it. We're gonna finish that. You're good, Lule?
I know.
One last try. Spikes? No. I'm gonna need that badge.
Doesn't look right. With spikes.
It is.
Wow. It's so different from this one.
Okay, we've got a spike.
You got a spike.
It's a Prussian. Ah, look at that. It's good.
Let's see.
We
As I
had
told
great
you.
spikes earlier, right?
Yeah.
We had them.
But I didn't like them, so I'm not putting them in again.
So as you can see, the idea of the demo today was to show you also how much control we have over the concept artists. And I think Oscar and I will sit down Monday and have a chat, see what we can do. I do have a whip in my office, actually. I'm not kidding. And the problem with the taser is that it's well, maybe we would get spikes then. Let's try. Okay, give them one spike at least, one spike, and some trails. We're missing the trails there.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
just floating there like a whale.
As it is. Didn't we agree on it?
And we're in Iceland, so it's gonna get shot.
Yeah.
You've done a nice job putting it in the comes.
That's a spike, actually. It's not a. It's not a trail.
Sorry.
We have a theme. Maybe we should theme
So
the whole
one layer.
Fanfest next year. No.
Yeah. Why not? gonna put it in black and white as the rest.
Okay, I think that's it. We have we have we have spikes, we have racing stripes, and exactly what you were asking for. So that's why we call this session Design Democracy, right?
Exactly.
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 And I think you should sign it, because after all, you're the only one who decided whatever was happening.
Yeah, I mean, that's the way it goes. I mean, it's not like. No. Okay, maybe the only color in it. I'm gonna actually make it. It's,
Right pink.
no. Dark red, like a blood. No.
Ladies and gentlemen, Luxus Lule! Good job, thanks. Thank you. I promise that next year we're going to pick one of the concept artists that is maybe a bit more receptive to your suggestions. But it was fun. I hope you enjoyed the session. I might see some of you tonight for the pub crawl, and tomorrow the art panel